Hello, hi everyone. Okay, so now we are in the video chapter 4 for part 2. Still in the foreign exchange market. Okay, either American versus European or direct versus indirect quotes. There are reciprocals of one another. Reciprocals means the quantity obtained by dividing the number 1 by a given quantity. Most of the countries use direct basis quotation. However, newspaper and trader terminologies vary, and it is useful for us to be aware of different exchange rate treatments. We shall use direct basis quotation in all our discussion. Now, let's understand the exchange rate and the concept of appreciation and depreciation. What is the difference between appreciation and depreciation? Later throughout this chapter, we assume Malaysian ringgit as the home currency and US dollar as the foreign currency. An exchange rate is volatile, and a reciprocal of the exchange rate between the two of them we state as 1 divided by E. Since an exchange rate involves two currencies, one currency's depreciation is the flip of another currency's appreciation. Okay, for example, if Malaysia ringgit depreciation right now, meaning that US dollar is appreciation. Okay, how to calculate? Let's assume the exchange rate of Malaysia per US dollar goes to from 3.8081 Malaysian ringgit per US dollar to 4.0050 per US dollar. So that is the difference from 3.8 to 4.0. In this situation, the USD is said to appreciate relative to ringgit, or in other words, Malaysia ringgit depreciate relative to USD. Why is that? Okay, let's look at this. Previously, it only took RM 3.80 to buy 1 US dollar, and now it costs 4 ringgit to buy 1 US dollar. So the Malaysian ringgit depreciate, okay, from 3.8 to 4.0. US dollar become more expensive. Okay, USD appreciate while Malaysian ringgit depreciate. This is the general formula to calculate the dollar appreciation against the ringgit is as follow. Okay, we use the this formula: new Malaysia ringgit per US dollar minus O Malaysia ringgit per US dollar divided by O Malaysia ringgit per US dollar times 100%. Or the new E1 minus E0 divided by E0 times 100%, because the percentage appreciation or the change for appreciation and depreciation in percentage. Okay, from previous example, the new Malaysia ringgit is 4 ringgit minus 3.8081 divided by 3.8081 times 100. So therefore, the answer would be positive 5%. Okay, positive here refer to dollar appreciation, meaning dollar appreciates by 5%. Why dollar? Because the formula is Malaysia per US dollar. Okay, per US dollar, meaning 5% dollar appreciation. In other words, 5% Malaysia ringgit depreciation. How to calculate? Okay, so since we're adopting the direct basis quotation, a positive percentage change represents appreciation of the foreign currency, while a negative percentage change represents depreciation of the foreign currency. in the above example, it shows the appreciation of US dollar. Let's say the answer becomes negative, meaning negative in dollar, negative 5%, for example, meaning dollar depreciation. Okay, if we want to use Malaysia ringgit, you have to change. Okay, based on previous example, we also can calculate the depreciation of ringgit. How? If E refer to exchange rate equals to ringgit per dollar, then dollar per ringgit must be reciprocal. So you have to change first 1 divided by E. So this one E, 1 divided by E, 1 divided by 3.8081. So E0 is 0.2626 per Malaysian ringgit, meaning 1 Malaysian ringgit equals to 26 cents of US dollar. Okay, the new exchange is 0.2497. So we calculate E1, this one E1 minus E0 divided by E0. So you will get negative 5 ringgit depreciation. How? Why ringgit depreciation? Because this value is per Malaysia ringgit. And we got negative value, so ringgit depreciation. Okay, the smaller the value of E1, okay, the smaller the E1, so E1 is smaller than E0, seems to look like it is appreciation of home currency, depreciation of foreign currency, from 4 ringgit to 3.5. Okay, appreciation of home currency, depreciation of foreign currency, from 4 ringgit per US dollar. Okay, we have to buy 1 US dollar with 4 ringgit, and now 3.5, meaning Malaysia ringgit appreciate. Okay, appreciation of home currency, which is Malaysia ringgit, and depreciation of foreign currency, US dollar. Okay, the bigger the value of E1 seems to look like it is a depreciation of home currency, appreciation of foreign currency, 3.5 to 4 ringgit. So meaning Malaysia ringgit depreciate and US dollar otherwise appreciate. Okay, it's simple. Okay, now we look at the factors affecting foreign exchange rate. Why exchange rate become appreciate or depreciate? So there are several factors. Okay, the first one, inflation rate. Inflation rate is the increase in the general price level. Okay, when inflation happen in certain countries, meaning the price is higher. So decrease in export, decrease in value of currency. And for this example, if the country have low inflation, okay, the price become low. So when our countries, the price of goods in our countries, okay, becomes cheaper, it will attract other countries to buy our product. So increase in export. Okay, export increase. And when increase in export, it will demand more for our currency. That's why the value of currency increase or appreciate. Okay, so inflation rate determines the appreciation or depreciation of the currency. The second one, interest rate. Okay, interest rate is the charge on loan between interbank or between bank and borrowers. So high interest rate on deposits or investment, high interest rate will attract foreigners to invest in home country. Okay, attract foreigners to invest in home country. Therefore, they will demand more for our currency, and the value of currency becomes appreciation. Right? The next factor is income level. Higher income level will attract people to import more because everyone is rich, so they will import goods from other countries, and this will become the value of currency becomes weak, okay, depreciate, because we demand more on foreign currency. Okay, next, countries balance of payment. Okay, balance of payment either is facing deficit or surplus. Again, it's similar to the previous factor. Okay, if deficit balance of payment, meaning that we import more. So when we import more, the currency becomes weak, depreciate. And for surplus, we export more. Cash inflow greater than cash inflow. So this will become, our currency become appreciate. Home currency becomes appreciate. Next factor is government debt. Country with high debt is less likely to have foreign capital inflow, which lead to less demand for our home currency, and the currency becomes depreciate. And the country, vice versa, the country with low debt to have more foreign capital inflow, it will attract investor to invest more. They will demand more for our currency, and our currency will appreciate. Next, political stability. Okay, political stability and performance also influence the exchange rate in the country. If the political stable in certain countries, they will attract more investment from other countries, and thus the what we call they will demand more for our currency. The value of currency become appreciate. And the last one, recession. Okay, recession will push away. Okay, recession, kemalaysian economy, economic growth becomes lower, GDP lower. They will push away the foreign investor because low interest rate. Okay, because low interest rate, they will push away the foreign investor. The demand for our currency becomes low, and our currency becomes depreciate. Okay. Next, functions and structure of foreign exchange rate market. The structure is an outgrowth of one of the primary functions of a commercial banker to assist client in the conduct of international commerce. For example, a corporate client desiring to import merchandise from abroad would need a resource of forex if the import was invoiced in the exporter's home currency. And alternatively, the exporter might need a way to dispose of forex if payment for the export was invoiced and received in the importer's home currency. Okay, assisting in forex transaction of this type is one of the services that commercial banks provide for their clients, and one of the services that bank customers expect from their bank. So the structure, the spot and forward forex market are over-the-counter market. That is, trading doesn't take place in the central marketplace where buyer and seller congregate. Rather, the forex market is a worldwide linkage of bank currency traders, non-bank dealers, and FX brokers who assist in trades connected to one another via a network of telephones, computer terminals, and automated dealing system. Reuters and EBS, Electronic Broking Service, are the largest vendors of quote screen monitors used in trading currencies. Okay, now let's look at the foreign exchange market segment. There are 24-hour-a-day currency trading follows the sun around the globe. Three major market segments can be identified as Australasia, includes trading center of Sydney, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Bahrain. Europe, Zurich, Frankfurt, Paris, Brazil, Amsterdam, and London. And last one, North America, include New York, Montreal, Toronto, Chicago, and San Francisco, as well as Los Angeles. Okay, so the market for Forex can be viewed as two-tier market. The first one, interbank market. This is the wholesale market. About 100 to 200 banks worldwide stand ready to make a market in foreign exchange. Non-bank dealers account for about 40% of the market. There are FX brokers who match buy and sell orders but do not carry inventory, and FX specialists. The second one is client market. This one is a retail market. And for forex market participants include international bank, bank customers, non-bank dealers, forex brokers, central bank or national monetary authority. And for Malaysia's payment system, we have SIPS, Large Value Payment System, and Retail Payment System. So for SIPS, this is Rentas. For retail payment system, we have systems such as eSpeak, Share ATM Network, eDebit, IBT, FPX, Direct Debit. For the instrument, check, credit card, charge card, debit card, e-money, and the channels, ATM, internet banking, mobile banking, and payment. So, students, that's all for this video. Hopefully you understand for the forex in the part 1. Okay, later I will explain for forex for part 2. So for this part 1, for this note, there are 2 videos. The video from the part 1 and this one is video part 2. If you have any question, you can ask me in the tutorial class, or for other audience, you may drop the comment, the question under the comment section. Okay, thank you guys. Assalamualaikum.